Okay.
So I want to introduce you to the driver identification display. Securing its you is the slogan. And this is Continental's answer to the increasing demand for having mobile in-car payment also in the car. We have integrated here in the first automotive interior display this feature of secure face authentication. So this is a convenient and touchless solution in order to identify the driver inside the cabin and release a mobile payment. The seamless and invisible integration into the display also increases the user acceptance because you cannot see the camera at all. I will give you a quick demo. We have an enrollment procedure, so it means you register once in the car, like setting your profile for personal settings. So the registration looks like this. I just tap on the button and then click. Enrollment was successful. Now what I want to show you is imagine you're at the filling station, you just filled up your car, now you need to pay. We have here an interface on the secondary display in the cluster in the car where you have now the payment activity to be launched. So our system is installed inside the driver display, but you can freely interact naturally with this secondary display. You don't need to spot into the camera, you just look at the screen, you tap at the button, the camera will scan your face and release then the authentication. Also do this now in live here. I look on the screen, I tap the button authenticate and then plug. Welcome Daniel. So the system has identified myself. We have a two-factor authentication system. So it means one factor is a 3D shape of the face, three-dimensional shape. And secondly, we have a material detection. We call it liveness check. This means we can determine if there's a human being in front of the camera or some spoofing attack like this fake head. If I use this now, for example, which is looking quite similar to me, it has the same 3D shape. If I put it in front and try to authenticate, you will see it's recognized as a face, so this works. But when I tap now the button, you see authentication failed. The reason is the shape is okay, but it's not human, and therefore it's rejected.
What's it using to detect liveness? Is it warmth? Is it skin?
I can show you. In the end, it is a feature of our driver monitoring system. So we have already driver monitoring systems in the field, in production. We have now enhanced the feature. This is a standard imager, 1 megapixel near infrared imager. And then we have the flat illumination. These two components you anyhow need for driver monitoring camera based. Additionally, we have this infrared laser dot projector. It's projecting a dot pattern onto the face, and this pattern is then analyzed by an algorithm to determine the material characteristics. And therefore we can define if this is human skin, rubber, plastic, metal, whatever.
Okay, very good. I was going to ask you about the liveness check and you went right into it. So
okay, cool.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. So it's ready for SOP in 2025.
So when you say that, it's going to be in cars on 2025 model years?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. So we have an exclusive partnership with the company Dynamics, who is providing the algorithm behind. The hardware is coming from Continental, so it means our driver monitoring system, hardware-based, is integrated into this display application. I mean, you can also separate it and place it in some other places, but we have here now one complete setup. But you can also have the software, for example, running on an HPC or a high-performance computer in the car. This is also where you can launch and host the software. It doesn't need to be in one complete ECU.
So since you're doing payments, I assume you've done all the certifications, given the liveness check, given the face detection in order to do that?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So we have FIDO level 3, FIDO C approved. So this is the highest level of security that you can achieve. We also have certifications for Android Pay, for Alipay. So we are really acting on a very high level.
Okay. Anything on any integrations with Apple Pay?
Honestly, we have not yet checked this so far. At the moment, this is, let's say, the basic hardware software function to just check the person.
Yeah.
So the payment procedure, the payment provider, is a different topic.
Okay.
This can be discussed also with the OEM part. We are here focusing really on the authentication part.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.